Hello and welcome everybody to yet another game of the Gigabyte Challenge number 9. It's going to be the quarterfinal between xGame KC and Moscow 5. Both of those two teams were expected to advance anyway to the quarterfinals. Moscow 5 though, they found it way harder than it must have been. I mean, 1 hour and 52 minutes was the game long, I think. Man, they must be tired after this, but they're here in another game, another best of 1. We're of course HeflaTV, the English coverage for a lot of things. But my name is Coacher, and I'm even joined by somebody. It's Heflamoke.
Yeah, like after you had such an amazing game, I don't want to miss anything. Maybe this is going into the new record, and I just want to be
I bet this is like 25 minutes stomp or something.
It's gonna be, it's gonna be some 50
Ogre match
minutes proper stomp.
Moscow 5 are gonna go Ogre match. I mean, it's almost certain.
Yeah, I guess. But no, it was kind of amazing. I saw you were pretty much on the edge. Like at the end, you were singing "Ain't Nobody Got Time for That" and stuff. So, 112 minutes was definitely going into your neurons there, and I don't know, wrong wired somehow.
Well, at the moment, Moscow 5, they did go for the Ogre. It's really, I think I've seen like 6-7 games of them when they have first pick and they've gone for the Ogre now in a row. They just love that hero, and that hero can be so damn strong. Once you get the Aghanim's, and you have the level 3 multicast as well, you can do so much being a support, really.
Yeah.
But
It's actually, he's one of those supports that I really like as of late. I mean, the funny thing is, I've always been talking entire 2014, like, why don't we have Necro, why don't we have Ogre? They're pretty strong. Like, here and there some changes, but like overall they didn't really change, in my opinion. What they brought to the game pretty much is the same. Some of the stuff is now even stronger when we think about, for example, Necro and his ultimate and like no buyback or delayed buyback, the plus 30 seconds, etc., or percentage even now. Ogre, he's coming with amazing base armor. He's scaling perfectly into late game. A game that you just cast at 112 minutes. Many supports are quite useless at this point. But with the Bloodlust and everything, which is all like a nice scaling, it's just good because you keep supporting your people besides the slows, the stuns, and whatever else you dish out as a support.
that's definitely true as xGame. They get their hands on the Magnus and the Batrider, so they're gonna have a double blink initiation. Probably Batrider will be the initial one. Magnus to follow up when he finds the perfect opportunity for the reverse polarity. And now both sides will have a hero that can amplify up their core. xGame, they definitely don't mind taking things to late game. They are rather well versed when it just comes to late game decision making and whatnot, whereas Moscow 5, it cannot be set for them, as we saw in the last game. I mean, they had a freaking 40,000 gold and XP lead like 45 minutes in, yet were unable to finish the game for yet another hour after that. So we'll see.
Anyway, I'm pretty lucky with all the comeback games as of late. Like just yesterday, the 2 games I casted, one was 20,000 gold and experience late comeback, and the other one was only at 15,000. But like it was a game that was taking shape for only one team. It was not like a typical EKG graph. It was really just one-sided, going straight in one direction. And at some point, they had one big fight or Roshan, whatnot, and they started like huge comebacks. So I don't know. I'm always lucky with those games somehow.
It's always nice to see comebacks. Of course, with the new patch, it's a little bit easier to do so, but usually teams just tend to hold on to their advantage anyway. But looking at the second set of bans now, Terrorblade together with a Chirokov, they're banned out by Moscow 5. So both cores eliminated xGame. Banning out the Tidehunter and most likely yet another core by themselves as well, since Moscow 5, well, they have the 2 supports. The two supports work pretty well together. I mean, Ancient Seal into multicast, crap ton of magic damage. Scarf Mage maybe on a clutch silence to deal with the Magnus, but whoa, xGame,
Oh,
Anti-Mage third pick?
that's a nasty combo. Like, I mean, I don't care about the Batrider at the moment. I really just care about the anti-mage. Assuming the game goes like beyond, I don't know, the mid part of a game where we have an anti-mage that takes shape, as in getting some items. We talk about 3 or 4 slotted here. The Magnus with a decent RP and the Mana Void, it is a damn combo. It is really a damn combo because that Mana Void, level 2, level 3, it's so strong if you hit multiple targets. Like, even if you have full mana, full HP, it doesn't matter because it scales on the target the anti-mage is really using it on.
Yeah, and not only that, just the Empower as well. If you already have the Battle Fury, suddenly you get another 50% cleave. Just the cleave plus the Mana Void, it's going to be so sick, especially since Moscow 5, the Skyrim Mage, and the Puck now as well are rather high intelligence heroes, so they're going to have a huge mana pool, and if you can drain those and then pop the Mana Void, going to be so huge. But Moscow 5, with the Puck, they definitely, at least so far by the looks of it, want to go early, want to get really aggressive and just really not allow the anti-mage to get to that 3-4 slots even.
Yeah.
But it's going to be extremely hard. I mean, Batrider and Magnus, they're also just pretty damn good in holding high ground. And Moscow 5, unless they get some just superior pushing, high ground might be a huge issue for them.
I mean, so far this game looks really like some sort of initiation contest. We have a Batrider, we have a Magnus, both of them try to get the perfect initiation. And on the other side, like, we've been just talking about the anti-mage, but the anti-mage is already facing like two pretty awkward heroes because they have a silence. We have the Puck initiation, Waning Rift silence on the anti-mage. We have the Scarab Mage, there's the Ancient Seal. Both of them can take out the anti-mage easily because he doesn't come with a lot of armor or HP. So all it takes, the silence and whatever follow-up there is. So that's quite good for anti-mage early game. Later on, however, when the anti-mage then gets quite tanky, then a silence is not enough. Then you even need more. The anti-mages we've seen as of late, most of them didn't go for a BKB. Like, it's really an item they try to avoid, and they just rather go for the full-out, like, tanky and obviously damage build. Let's see. Maybe this anti-mage is going to be forced into a BKB.
It depends on what Moscow 5 will go for next. At the moment, just having the Spell Shield max and having a Manta style might be enough. But really, BKB wouldn't be all that bad, considering the 3 heroes that Moscow 5 already has. As Visage the pick for xGame? Well, as a support, I mean, definitely has a high nuking power. So you can just go for early rotations, for example. As Legion Commander, the pick for Moscow 5.
Whoa.
So
That's also a risky one. Like, I mean, you can take out the anti-mage. I mean, right now they have a quite a nice lineup to just prevent the anti-mage from planking away. Legion Commander with a duel, Puck with the silence, Scarab Mage with the silence, and a stun on the Ogre. Still, like, you have to really make sure if you get that anti-mage into a duel, you want to win it ASAP. I mean, you're going to end up most likely out of mana anyway, unless the Ogre Magi stuns him while the duel is going on. So, but you have to take that into account. So you want to go for the duel, but after that, you won't be really able to follow up in a fight. So it has to be anti-mage and out of there.
yeah, there's one huge thing as well that the Legion Commander is used for. It's kind of a counter to the Batrider because whoever gets last out, you just use press the attack on that hero. He gets purged.
True. Yeah.
And he's
It
safe.
removes.
But the xGame, a Tusk as the last one. I mean, Tusk is usually a support hero that is used rather aggressively. I mean, with the Visage, you can blow people up and whatnot, but having an anti-mage, yet having really aggressive support, I mean, how does this leave their laning? Do they just leave the anti-mage kind of solo safe lane? I mean, anti-mage can solo quite a lot of off-laners really with the mana break, but...
No, it's not just about the mana break. Even with the Tusk, don't forget we have the Empower by the Magnus, which adds a AoE to the anti-mage and to the Tusk, and the anti-mage going for Battle Fury anyway, so we have a higher percentage of cleave anyway. So Magnus RP, then we have a Snowball, which is a AoE stun for everything that's getting hit, Walrus Punch, normal hits, anti-mage, Mana Void, and besides that we just have like the small AoE abilities like the Shockwave and maybe Firefly. But still, the Tusk and the anti-mage on a nice RP, it is insane. Like, if we see a 4-5 man RP here, they're just gonna get obliterated by anti-mage and Tusk. It's a crazy combination. Plus, you have a nice roaming potential with that Tusk. You have Snowball, you have I always forget the name, Ice Shards, not Frost Shards. Ice and Frost abilities. This is, I don't know, Hefla can never remember what it is. Ice Path, Frost Path. Frost Blast, Ice Path, Ice Blast.
Well,
It's
Frost
confusing.
Path sounds.
There are too
shitty.
many ices and frosties and too many shadows in this game.
The
Like,
Frost
please,
and Ice Blast, I can totally understand that. I got them mixed up so many times myself
Yeah.
as well.
make it easier for casters, please.
So,
No, but it's a nice combination. Definitely a nice combination.
to be honest, one thing that I didn't even think about is that Tusk, if he creates a snowball, can he pull somebody in who is in the middle of a duel at the same time?
That
You could just
is
completely save that hero.
that is actually a good question. In theory, yes. I don't see why not. So yes, you can take
I mean,
the
that,
snowball and put that guy who's dueling or getting dueled into the snowball, and that should just mitigate it completely. Of course, you have to be in the vicinity. And talking about Batrider and the lasso, like somehow mitigate the lasso. Now we have not just press the attack, we also have, say, Vengeful Spirit swap. So this is twice now against the Batrider. I'm not sure if the Batrider is really happy in this game, but let's see.
oh, he shouldn't be happy in Van. But one thing, Moscow 5, it's going to be a core vengeful for them. It's something that more or less only Russian teams run, and Moscow 5 being a Russian team, I guess they are entitled to that pick here. But this kind of must mean aggressive trialing by them. I mean, Skyref, Ogre, as well as Vengeful, it's a pretty strong one if they go for it.
I mean, they're all more or less like CIS region. Like from XGame, like who is actually? They're all Belarusian.
They should be from
Kazakhstan, right?
Kazakhstan,
Yeah,
all of them.
Kazakhstan. But all of them, I thought like one of them is at least, no, at least to the roster right now. No, I think they're all from Kazakhstan. While Moscow 5, yeah, they're also completely Russian. I thought there's maybe one Ukrainian. But it doesn't really matter. The playstyle is quite similar. But let's see. Top, we might have an engagement already because there is a smoke gank. Or like a smoke gank. It's like more smoke. Let's find the first blood.
Should be easy. I mean, Fire Blast, the slowest magic missile. And
Standard.
good luck.
What the fuck is right away. Good luck, guys. That was...
Usually it's the
yeah.
guys getting the first blood that say like good luck, have fun, but Visage, he started writing it immediately as he got stunned.
Maybe he was already typing it, that's why he didn't react at all. But yeah, Mantis is like, okay, have fun. That was a good one. But I think we can just introduce the team. We have on Moscow 5 side, Blow Your Brain, heading towards that bottom rune at the moment. Like, struggling with Tomasz for it. Let's see who's gonna win there. It's the Batrider. Then in mid, we're gonna have, obviously, Mr. Tratata, aka Vigos. And then, of course, in the top line, Tron Farman, probably, on that Vengeful Spirit. PGG on the Ogre and King R on the Scarab Mage.
And for xGame, as they already managed to deward one observer, nicely done, what the fucka, did manage that on the Visage with Skipper on the Tusk, leaving Stalker to play the Magnus in the safe lane with Tomasz, another stand-in on the Batrider mid, and the last one will be Mantis on the anti-mage off lane. And they switched it up, I think. Batrider, I think, was supposed to go bottom lane earlier, but anti-mage should be able to handle Legion Commander fairly easily, I think.
But who is Skipper? Like in the mid, Tomasz and who's that Skipper?
Oh,
Oh,
what the
but top,
fuck,
we have engagement.
Wow, nice ice shards though, not enough. Kingar, I think, is gonna lose his life in return. The Soul Assumption, Visage got it off just before, but Keeper, he's getting caught now as well, just completely stuck. Vengeful Spirit doesn't have another stun, one more right click, will get the kill, 3 for 1. Stalcat not gonna go down, what the fuck, I might even want to turn it around. Doesn't have Grave Shield, of course. And I have no idea who Keeper is really. I mean,
Is
what
that
the fuck are usually the
Is
mid
it
lane
equal?
player?
That has to be equal, but they still go. At least the Scarab Mage keeps on harassing that lane. But yeah, just for clarification, I think that is equal if I'm not mistaken. And Tomasz has to be Reeves. No, Reeves and Equal are the ones with the change name. But all top, they go again. The Magnus, but a nice score. It's not under the tower. He's still going down. But the Soul Assumption is not enough to get PGG. And they still follow him up. There are some more Arcane Bolts, but nope. This concussive shot, it just landed on the Tusk. So yeah, they get away with 1 kill. But it's the 4th one already.
Tron unfortunately didn't have enough mana to just go for another magic missile there. And okay, in the chat, Tomasz is not Kazakhstanian, but he's a stand-in as well. I've seen Tomasz, I think, stand in for xGame previously as well. Usually it's Reeves and Equal as the support.
Yeah,
But,
Reeves and Equal are missing from xGame, but I don't know. With changed names, we caster are always kinda lost.
I mean, I think they, since they are tagged up as a team, they should have the right names as well otherwise. So I don't know, but I
But it's
want
not-
to go for Tron. Ice Shards, they get caught. Oh man, Vengeful, can he actually escape? What the fuck? I still has the Soul Assumption. Yeah, it's gonna be kill for sure. There's no escape.
Yep, that was beautiful. The Ice Shards, the Magnus getting in position and then just pulling him right there. So the right clicks will just do the trick. But you see, I had a long day. I had 12 hours university, and now jumping into a cast, like my brain is.
And you're leaving early tomorrow as well, or oh, Mantis gonna go for Kingar. He just completely mana drained Plower Brain first. Now going for Kingar, might even get the kill. Blink, of course, rather low cooldown on the first level. Kingar, is he gonna escape? Like one, two more right clicks. Mantis, do you want to chase it down? One more Blink. Yes, he goes for it. Might pay with his life the tower. That's quite a lot of damage. One more right click from Plower Brain. Anti-Mage just a little bit faster with the boots.
That's really too bad. Blow Your Brain could have really needed that kill, but Mantis getting away. I mean, he has to go back. He's gonna suicide on that neutral creeps in the jungle just to get a fast ticket home to the throne in the fountain, region up and come back to lane. That was probably the best he can do, but he still gets all the gold and experience from that thingy. And Batrider just died in the mid, which I completely missed.
Yeah, so did I really. I mean, Tron going for a rotation. Usually a core Vengeful Spirit doesn't really gank or anything. But he went for it, paid off as well, getting the kill. Anti-Mage could have purchased like one extra TP or something. He still lost 119 gold, dying there to the just neutrals. Could have been a little bit better with his just gold management. But doesn't matter all that much. I mean, 100 gold. You got the kill anyway before, so it's kind of worth it. But now, Blower Brain, he has constant assistance from Kingar. And Kingar, he's not going to be out of position like that again, so that Anti-Mage probably cannot just completely mana drain him, as Kingar gonna run into Keeper, gonna silence him up. They wanted to go for the rune, but Kingar backing off smartly. Ice shards with.
Nope, they're not gonna land, but the Batrider is still there. Like one stick in Napalm stick, and there is a gank train behind him. He has to run for his life. He's under the tier 1 tower, but I don't think they stop. This is the third stack. The fourth stack is soon coming, and Mantis right clicks. They will, but they block each other, and now it's under the tier 2 tower. It's getting quite an awkward position here, and the puck is there. Look at the HP. Turning around with 5 stacks, getting a kill, and even Mantis silenced now. He has one blink, but it has to be the right direction. He's not getting it off. He's actually dying, and in the top lane, we also have a go on the Ogre. It is Visage under focus. Magic Missile is sealing the deal. Now Magnus, oh, he's completely out of mana, but so are the ones chasing him.
Just classic Russian game, man. All out action.
Just get every lane. We have to fight. Like, unless you fight on 3 lanes, it's not a CIS game.
So 9-3, Moscow 5 having the advantage. It's looking pretty good for them. Last hit wise, it's rather even. Anti-Mage not getting that much done just because he's been chasing people around for the kills. Plower Brain, how much does he have? 16 and 1, so getting some free time on the bottom lane. Now even moving into the jungle a little bit. Has he gloves of haste? Is the Legion really going for Midas this game?
It looks like it. It's really like a really greedy build. He has one more press attack, which should heal him up against that big center, and the small one should work with the Moment of Courage counter attacks. But I don't know if that's really the most effective way of farming at the moment. He's losing a lot of time, and yeah. But then again, they lead with 6 kills. They had a nice start in the early game, so why not?
They can, I guess, but it's way too greedy to be honest. I mean, like you said, against an anti-mage, it's like meh. If you can get it fast enough, I guess it can still pay off, but it's not fast enough. As top lane PGG gonna get slowed down. Soul Assumption, one more right click. Nope, Magic Sticks keep him alive. Kingar goes for the return, gets the slow. One more right click, one more arcane bolt is gonna do the job. PGG did not need come back in as Batrider loses his life mid lane. Tron once again helping out.
And top that ended up in a trade. Like, the Soul Assumption got the Ogre, but yeah, Kingar just followed that Magnus and got the kill as well, interrupted the salve. So if you actually put this all together, like, oh my god, that
he needs one more arcane bolt, I think. Oh, it doesn't get
no
it.
mana. No mana, no nothing, just one right click, but the stick charges, I think it would have been even 2. But he has to be careful here. Oh, the Ogre coming, the Shockwave fishing for something, and the Ogre just getting the kill, a drive-by shooting. Well, this is a funny game, I have to say.
So 12-4, Moscow 5, they're tripling the kill score. As Plower Brain, he dropped so low in the enemy jungle because he's on the hunt though, has a double damage, no Dream Coil. But looking at the early graphs already, 3k net worth lead for Moscow 5 XP, about 2400 or so. And Vigos, 24 seconds, if only had a Dream Coil with the double damage, might even be able to go in. If he goes now though, when Keeper is there on the task, might just be in for a little bit of a surprise.
Yep, this looks like a gank attempt on Mantis. They have a stun and they have a silence. If they chain it up properly, it should be a ton of damage. Well, he has 1 point in Spell Shield that protects him a tiny bit, but that's about it. By the way, I'm completely shocked by the fact that we're just 7 minutes into this game. I mean, we have 16 kills in 7 minutes. That's a high KVM. I'm definitely happy about it, but I was really about
It's
to,
low
like,
by Russian standards, man. It's low.
yeah, definitely. Oh, but there it goes.
Will they have the duel? Yes, they will. They need a little bit more. No, the snowball! The answer is there. Beautiful save. Mantis still alive. They're going for the counter even. Mana Void not enough. Anti-Mage, he could have just backed off. They would have gotten the kill anyway. Reverse polarity. Oh, God. He managed to cancel it. It's still a 1-for-1. But duel, not one. And they're going to get Tron as well. Ice Shards to block him in. The swap. Oh, nice try. Kingar going for a concussive shot. Another snowball, though. This snowball is... The duel just...
It's just amazing. They're gonna get that Skywrath Mage as well. This is gonna be a 3-for-0 trade, and it started with something else. But look at the puck. He's coming in, getting 1 kill. The Dream Coil on 2, and the Ogre dealing with the Visage at the moment. But there's a Soul Assumption flying on the Ogre. It's not getting it, and yeah, Vigos, he's gonna eat that RP, but there's no follow-up. Just Mantis, but yeah, Blow Your Brain is just hunting. He's so fast at the moment with the overwhelming odds, and yeah, he's gonna get a second duel there. This time successful. So much time already passed, like, it ends up a 3-for-3, but I think Mantis is still in a very awkward position. No
Why
ultimate.
BGG? Why are you chasing? What?
Whoa.
BGG didn't have any mana. Even if the magic stick wouldn't have had enough for a spell, he just... I mean, he didn't die at least, but...
This is nuts aggression. I definitely love it, but yeah, it's a 3-for-3 trade overall, if we count it all together, right?
I think so.
I mean, they got 3 kills on M5, but it came so fast back that they turn it around and they got 3 kills on xGame side. Still, the snowball action is absolutely hilarious. Like, even the lasso, like, I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know about the duel and the snowball. I mean, we assumed just by logic that this will happen, but yeah. Like, you can just snowball someone who's in a duel, and you can even snowball the Batrider with the lasso on, which is just hilarious. They couldn't attack any one of them. It's 4 people on the snowball.
Snowball too strong. You need to silence him before he gets a snowball. And that was really the first time that the Tusk was actually useful in this game, I think.
Well, either way, it's a ton of fun. I think the next action is gonna be top. Then again, what the fuck, is already level 6, which means we have the familiars out now. They're already scouting, but oh, they're gonna go on that Visage already, saying hello to the newly acquired Blink Dagger. And that's
a really fast Blink Dagger on Vigos. I mean, this puck has been having a really good game. 4, 0, and 5. Already part of 9 kills. And what does the just counter mid laner have to do? Oh, actually Tron might be in some trouble. Tomac wants to chase him down. No multicast from PGG. But with the slow from Ignite, swap back as well. They're going to get the kill anyway. Or are they? Yes, they are.
Yep, I mean, they're standing in fire, but like the damage, it's not really high. And in the end, it's just the easy kill. Maybe even, oh, the familiars? Nope, they're not gonna get it, but they have to be careful with those familiars. I think bottom, we might have engagement there.
Oh, there's RP! Oh no, Stalkat! Oh no.
Oh. What was that?
They still want to go, Blow Your Brain. Oh, they don't even get the Crystal Shards to connect. Ice Shards, whatever, man. And King are gonna get disrupted by the Mana Void to TP out. Blow Your Brain, does he really want to go in? He has the ultimate. Is he gonna go for it? He's gonna go for Keeper. At least he can't snowball anymore, but... So, he didn't win, almost. There's the Dream Coil. Catching 2, so duel, not 1, but kills anyway.
Oh, but there in the river, there's still a fight, but this time Ogre is completely out of mana, but Tron is still there, and Mantis, oh, Mantis is just going down. Now it's Tomac, still having the lasso, but what do you want to pull with this? Okay, it's a Vengeful Spirit, but what now? That's the question. Like, 3 already down, Magnus is coming in, the Ogre having mana again with the Soul Stone and the stick charges, there's the slow, and even with the Skewer, he's still having decent mana. Look at this. Courage, a lot of courage, a lot of XP, no slows, no nothing, and they get out of here.
Nicely fought by Moscow 5. Their aggression has been a little bit more controlled than that of the xGame. xGame, they've resorted to just kind of reacting as Keeper. He wants to go in solo, he has the ultimate, gets stunned, no multicast. There's the magic missile, Ignite to slow him down. And he's just gonna lose his life for nothing.
Whoa, he's not even stalling time. Like, that was kind of strange. He had the snowball. He could have just used the snowball on the furthest away target, and maybe with the Magnus coming in, they might have gotten 1 kill, or at least, I don't know, stealing some time off the enemy. So I think it was kind of a misplay coming out by the Tusk. Or he just gave up his life. He was like, God damn it, I just die and do something else, something proper with my time.
So, looking at the graphs, again, 12 minutes in his anti-mage, what? He died. I guess Vigos silence is strong. Mystic Flare used for that as well.
Whoa.
But it's a 7,500 net worth lead, 7.5 in XP as well. 12 minutes in. Moscow 5, I just hope to God they're not gonna start throwing again, for their sake.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of kills happening. I mean, it's crazy. Like we have threefold the kill amount at the moment on M5 compared to xGame. But when I look at experience and everything, this is still something where you don't say, hey, the game is over. And now with the Magnus, who has a RP and is invisible for still about 7 seconds, well, he's not gonna find anything with it, unfortunately. And he doesn't have any regeneration, so well, there's still blow your brain.
Beautiful reverse polarity. I mean, should be able to blow him up easily and Bull Rush punch.
Yep, in your face punch. That is definitely a nice kill. It's a kill they definitely need to come back. But oh, Mantis and meets Vigos here in the dire jungle. Like Vigos was ready to jump in there, but the follow-up damage was very, very limited. There was only King R with the Mystic Flare, and on so many targets the damage is getting split. That's nothing you really want to go for. In the meantime though, look at the Ogre. Ogre is trying to get some XP and successfully so. God damn it, this is a support roaming or hashtag roaming Ogre on level 10.
Well,
30.
to be honest, he went to kind of like a semi-core rather early on. They left him solo top lane to farm up. He's 5, 1 and 8 of course as well, KDA. Excellent play for PGG so far. Level 10 like you said. Oh, Walrus Punch. Can he get the rune? Never mind, rune not gonna spawn yet. No multicast Mantis. Gonna come in as well. He has the mana void. Ice shards. Do connect.
Oh, beautiful ice shards. Nothing you can do. You're absolutely surrounded. And now, well, he still lives somehow. I have no idea how, but oh, look, Vigos is there. Look, what a Dream Coil. Waning Rift, they're really, really low. Keeper is trying to get out, and it seems like he's successful. So he interrupts the TP, but
no,
they're all alive.
No way. Vigos gonna get the one right click. No, Magic Stick keeps Keeper alive. Blink after. Overwhelming odds. Biffed by Blower Brain, but it's a kill in the end. And, oh, well, they get another kill. This time it's a duel onto Mantis. This turnaround from Puck, he silenced the anti-mage just as he was about to mana void the Ogre.
But
like literally you could hear the mana void sound already.
He was in the Rosh Pit, he TP'd, and it was after the Dream Coil. There was nothing to interrupt the TP, he did it himself.
Dream Coil damage, man. Maybe.
No.
Maybe he broke the Dream Coil with the TP. Oh, no. I don't know then. Maybe somebody like aggroed Roshan, I don't know.
No, it wasn't Roshan either. Like, that was really strange. I think that was cancelled by himself by accident. Either way, xGame, they seem to play kind of sloppy. For me, this game is I mean, the fun factor is high. We see a ton of kills, whatnot, but M5 is definitely controlling this. Like, way better engagements. And now with Vigos, almost everything ready again. 10 seconds on that Dream Coil. He wants to find something, and he might actually find smoke people.
Oh, Blower Brain wants to duel Tomasz. Doesn't get quite close enough thanks to the Flame Rake. Tomasz, he had a blink dagger on bad, but just didn't get close enough. Blower Brain has his own blink. Can he follow Tomasz over the river? Ice shards, just in case from Keeper. And look at that Vigos. Backstab.
Oh, look at this Vigos. He's really the playmaker at the moment here. And oh, look at this multicast on Vigos. No silence, unfortunately, but oh god, he was still with that Dream Coil stunned, and they get an easy kill. Maybe even something on the Tusk here, but Blow Your Brain, you're a bit far. If he dives deeper, he's on the bottom of the ocean. So let's see how this one is ending. No ice shards holding him back. He's just happy that he gets out of here. So, but this ends still on a tier 1 tower bottom lane.
So they fought pretty much at 2 places at the same time. One hero from xGame tried to come in from the river. Magnus came in from behind, unable to do anything at all. The other one, I think it was the Visage, just got stunned and Mystic Flared. So yeah. Moscow 5, although the fight was so damn spread, xGame couldn't do anything. And a lot of it has to do with the Magnus not having the blink. I mean, skewer reverse polarity just isn't all that reliable in Moscow 5. They're so mobile with a Puck, and now a Blink Legion as well. xGame, I mean, they need so much to happen to win this game. They're going to need the blink on Magnus.
Oh, but BGG completely out of position here. This one is a very easy one. They threw everything at him, even the mana void. That was kind of overkill, but to be honest, for a level 8
but last time around, they didn't use mana void immediately and he escaped. They were like, oh, not this time. Yeah.
And the funny part is, I mean, even this Ogre shared by 5 people was still at, oh god, they go and Blow Your Brain here, and he can't. He shouldn't duel anyone. Still a nice press to attack, but that's pretty much about it.
Okay, so nice 2 kills for xGame. They're going to get the tower as well. Definitely a step in the right direction, unless Vigos is going to get the kill on Mantis. One more right click, Kingar, going to secure the kill. Of course, Dream Coil on cooldown now. Blower Brain, he bought back. Can he blink? Still on cooldown, taking some damage. He's going to be just boxed off by the familiars, and what the fuck, a nice Flame Rake as well. Can he still blink? He wants to Yule Scepter. Oh, they're going to get what the fuck, a dueled up just before his death. some more
Yep,
damage.
that was
to Legion.
nicely just stalling time, and they might actually get the familiars here if they're all in position for some right-click action, but blinking on the other side, hiding on the trees. They might get one, they might actually get two. Oh, this one, it should be safe amongst those trees, unless... never mind, you're surrounded.
Oh, man, just insult to injury, getting more gold. Vigos, he has a crazy amount of net worth. I mean, I think xGame, they should still be rather happy that Tron, Vengeful Spirit is the core for M5 because he's not the scariest, of course. His peak phase is pretty high, but look at what he's going for. He has a belt of strength, so I guess like S and Y for him, maybe Heaven's Halberd, I don't know. But it doesn't look to be just a damaging item. Maybe misspot the belt of strength and power treads afterwards, something like that, but... Oh, he's gonna get caught! Can they get the stuns, ice shards, anything, snowball? Yep, lasso comes out, vengeful. In no man's land, polar punch as well. Actually still alive, Mantis. What? He blinked out too soon? They get the kill in the end anyway. But...
Because of Vigos. Vigos was there, Blink Dagger almost ready. It was the right decision to get out there because he could have just solo killed him. So getting away with that vengeful kill is absolutely fine. Right now, xGame, they should settle for those strike fast, strike hard, and then get the hell out of there. Because M5, you saw it, like, even if they are down, they even use buybacks, TP back, and they want to strike back. Right now, for example, they want to get Mantis, and he's used up. There's the silence, and it's done. That's it. Multicast not even needed, but there's a double slow even on What the Fucker with the Mystic Flash. So much damage. The Ice Shards, they're not gonna change anything. The Magnus without the dagger is the biggest issue to xGame at the moment because he could have gotten here 3-man RPs and whatnot all the time, but yep, no Blink Dagger, no fun.
And you know what? Anti-Mage, he's not even going for Battle Fury. It would have been so damn delayed, but he has picked up a Band of Elven Skin, so probably going for just straight off Manta or
maybe this was
Shanked
just a
Manta.
shock buy. Maybe this was just like I need that item anyway before I die. I go for it. But you're right. I don't think he's gonna go for the Battle Fury. He's gonna work with that cleave that comes anyway from the Magnus.
Well, I just think without the Battle Fury, they don't have a good enough comeback method into this game. Yes, Moscow 5 don't have the hardest just cores themselves, but Anti-Mage without the Battle Fury, I don't think he's gonna find enough farm because the biggest deal is that with the Battle Fury, you can farm the enemy jungle, you can split push like mad on an Anti-Mage, but in power, it's not like the Magnus is gonna be with you all the time. So
yeah, but I mean it's a 40
just a
seconds
lose.
buff.
The decision is so hard for him, and he's screwed either way, really.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's completely on the level, like, for a 20 minutes game, a level 11 anti-mage, but he just dinked level 11. Oh, but we have a go here, multicast again on the Visage, and there is Vigos coming in. I think, yeah, he materializes right there, and that's one kill. The second will come. It might be PGG, but look how tanky he is, and now Tomasz is caught in there as well. That lasso was for nothing. Vigos will finish him off. The next Blading Rift, no, it's actually the orb. An xGame, they should just go back, otherwise we have a duel, and there we have it. There's the duel, but a nice RP, 3-man RP, but where's the follow-up? Where is the ultimate? No mana void, the silence, just too fast, and oh my god, there is still a screw-up, but for some reason he didn't use it, because, oh, that's actually awkward position, but they all blink on that familiar. They really want to get that gold, even though in this situation it was more like protecting Vigos than anything else.
Man, this reverse polarity was so beautiful. I was so sad to see that the mana void didn't come out because
the silence on anti-mage, it was golden. I mean, perfect reaction there. Like if there was a mana void on that anti-mage, which just became a level 2 mana void, this would have been an awesome fight for xGame. But yeah, Mantis, he can't really do anything. He's so squishy, and if he's silenced, he's not worth anything. He's like a bit bigger creep with mana leech.
Look at the hero levels. Highest on xGame 11, lowest on Moscow 5. Well, what do you know? 11! Their supports are out-leveling xGame's cores. Net worth, every single one is higher than the highest of xGame. I mean, Batrider is pretty close to Skyref, but this game just...
Like on every craft you have two sides. One is called the M5 corner and the other one the xGame corner, and even the supports
Look
are
at the KDA
surpassing
on Vigos, 12, 0, 12. We're only 20 minutes in. This guy has been a part of 24 kills. PGG though, I guess he might be the sacrificial lamb again. He has the second stun, but he's gonna get lassoed up before. At least he got his agony shelter before his death. If he's even gonna die, polar punch as well. They need a little bit more. This ogre is so tanky. He gets the multicast, kills off Visage. Gonna get skewered back, so he's gonna go down, but at least he brought one with him.
They need 4 people to kill him. One already died, and the mana void finally ends it. This is some good experience for Mantis, but dropping the Visage for it. I mean, Jesus, this is even a Aghanim Scepter Ogre, and that means with the unrefined Fire Blast, it doesn't cost anything because it's a nice ability when you have really low mana because you still have something to spend, and with that, easy kills.
So Mantis picks him up a casual vitality booster now. He needs something to survive, to be honest, but he also needs to be able to dish out damage, which just isn't happening at the moment. If they kill Vigos though, that's gonna be a crap ton of gold. He will set it up, he needs a little bit of assistance, and he's gonna get it as well. Reverse polarity though, he got the Silence Mystic Flare, not gonna be enough to kill Mantis. Reverse polarity, now it comes out. Vigos gonna get skewered back, and they get the kill. Tusk though, he ends the godlike streak. Not the best hero to get it on Kingar, gonna get chased down as well, snowballed up.
This was not really worth it. Like Mantis at this moment, I mean, usually you're like, yeah, anti-mage, you need to shut him down, but at the moment he is like lower than the supports. Like getting a, oh, Tron, nice swap here on What the Fucker and the duel on him, but are they winning this duel? Yes, they're gonna win this duel. And this lasso even helped him to get away there.
So at the moment, still, it's a 2 for 2, but xGame ending the dominating streak of Puck, definitely worth just dying with however many heroes, really, almost. So nice kill there, but anti-mage, had he gotten the last hit, would have been that much better. Tusk, he was the one to kill off the Puck there, and he's suddenly up to 3k gold because of it, so nicely done. Still, they have such a long way to go, especially since there's already 62 points of damage stolen for the Legion.
Yep, absolutely, but still, I mean, as long as M5 trades sometimes a 5-on-2 and like Mantis is present there, or like the others are present, giving like away those nice tasty godlike streaks, there's still like a small little chance. Just look, like the last fight, it actually cost M5 about 2k in experience and gold, just at like one trade of a godlike Puck. So, I mean, I always had a saying in 2.13 and 2.14 at the beginning of the year, as long as there's an anti-mage on the pitch, the game is never really over. And, well, xGame at the moment, they seem to have the same attitude.
It's definitely true, and like I said as well already, like midway through the draft or something, that if Moscow 5, if they don't have superior push, they're gonna have troubles playing high ground. Tomash though, he's gonna get slowed down. He wanted to go for the initiation, but he just got caught. Vigos was a little bit too fast on the trigger finger there. So they get the one kill, no battle initiation anymore. Blow your brain though. Oh, Mantis, don't run there. Don't run into the Legion. Oh, Vigos comes in. They get the Yule Scepter up onto Stalcat. But anti-mage, he escapes at the very least. Oh, PG, man, he went in so damn deep. Can he get the multicast? They blow up Visage.
And the Legion commander gets the solo kill at the same time on Mantis.
Oh,
like,
man.
right now, the problem is M5. They're so strong that he can take on, like, multiple heroes. The Batrider was out all the time, not having to fear the lasso. Mantis can't farm anywhere against all those Blink Daggers. The Visage Familiars getting farmed up for the 10th time or more. Like, alone, this is permanently, like, a 200 gold per minute for the enemy team for M5 here. It's not really working out what xGame is planning, but they're holding on to this game at the moment. They have a low respawn time anyway. They're smoked on the high ground, but I think this time M5 is like, nah, guys, we're not going. We know something is up here, because nobody is defending the base. Nobody's visible.
It's the casual, like, oh, you're getting so screwed, but you're respawning fast, so you can defend the base. Woohoo!
Yeah, it's one way to see things.
I mean, it's at least something, really. I mean, if they lost base, they would be completely screwed already. Stalcat has a blink. They're gonna go for PGG. He's being so aggressive throughout the game. Lassoed up as well. Thank God they didn't use reverse polarity. Mana Void, Mantis, come on, go for it. Oh, no, this time around. Never mind. I thought, like, he's not gonna go for it since the hero is gonna die anyway, but kill secured.
Yeah, small step to get farm on the anti-mage. And I mean, hey, you got a Yasha finish now with 800 gold on top, but Vigos is invisible, and it's actually too bad he didn't go for a Dagon, because he would have had the mana for like a Dagon 3, 4, maybe 5 by now. He could have blown up anyone in a second, just -1 instantly. So I'm not a huge fan of that Yule Scepter, even though in this game particularly it was a good item so far. But let's see. They want to go for Roshan, but oh, this is a big mistake, especially since Vigos is there, scouted it out, and M5, if they're confident enough, they will interrupt this Roshan for sure.
They just did. I mean, one hero was enough. One illusion orb made it so that xGame, they know they've been discovered and they can't take the risk anymore. Tron He's in no man's land and might get caught. He has a SNY, so he's pretty durable himself. He's gonna run into 3 enemy heroes with not a care in the world because Blink silence onto 2 Dream Coil only catches what the fuck. Keeper gets out of it at Tusk. There's the silence. Mystic Flare. Reverse Polarity comes because he goes down. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Nice trade for xGame Tron. He's on the run as well as Kingar. He gets jumped. Where's the cavalry? Blower Brain comes in. Duel goes out onto Thomas. He's gonna get the win again. Multicast by PGG secures it. Even more damage for Blower Brain. 94 damage stolen already.
Yeah, and he's gonna have Assault Cuirass ready after this little engagement, and well, he has 94 damage, is buffed up by his own Presto attack plus Bloodlust. I actually don't want to know what his attack speed is, because he got PTs, Assault Cuirass, Armlet, all items that already increased the attack speed. Now he has Presto attack that's 120 bonus attack speed, and he has the, the Bloodlust from the Ogre, which is also 50. So he's hitting like, I don't know, like some Kung Fu champion. It's pretty crazy. And that with all that stolen damage. Right now, his default damage is, what, 260 or something?
Oh, Stalket. Nice skewer into 3 heroes per when he went for the duel, swapped out by Tron. He won't win the duel, but he won't lose it either, at the very least. And there's the Mystic Flare, catches 2. Mantis dropping low, another stun. He's gonna go down. The stuns are just a little bit too much. They're gonna lose the Aegis, but that's exactly what Aegis is there for. 2 heroes down. I mean, that was such an ambitious move by the Magnus and did not work out at all.
Yeah, it's a 2-for-0 trade, and just, well, it's a 2-for Aegis trade. Still, like M5 they lead with 30 kills at the moment, all outer towers down, and I think just one more of those engagements and it's pretty much over. The only good news is when the Magnus is coming back, there is an RP up, so maybe we have one of those RPs I've been talking about in the draft. 4 men, 3 men RP, something like that, in an awesome Mana Void. It would be good. Mana Void right now, for example, on PGG, who is always low mana, it would do a ton of damage.
Oh, it most certainly will. I mean, he has the Manta style as well to make sure that the target is gonna go for has low mana. And Manta style was an important pickup, but Tomasz fireflied up because he's gonna go in, blink, silence, completely missed, but Rax are already down. I mean, range Rax, they're not gonna even risk their lives for it. So just melee Rax down for nothing. Tomasz still on the hunt. He's just gonna get stunned. No, whew, he got the blink out before.
Yeah, I mean, Vigos is just doing the right thing. He's keeping them on arm's length, so there's nothing they can do. And right now, Blow Your Brain is even in the position that he can farm the dire jungle. So even if xGame leave their base, they're not gonna find a lot of like things to interact with. Roshan is down. Most of the camps are getting farmed by the enemy, and yeah, this is overall just bad news. This Legion commander. Oh well, even without crazy amount of duel victories, he's hitting like a truck, but he got 94 on top of it. It's just not working. What is Puck going for though? Oh, Puck is actually getting lasso, but where's the follow-up? Instant lasso, magic missile as a home gift, and that's pretty much it. Postcard, we are magic missile.
And this was a little bit too far away, and in the meantime, Blower Brain, oh, whew, thank God the Stalker cancelled the reverse polarity. Would have whiffed Skewer, he's still trying to go for it. Can't catch up, and Blower Brain, he wants to turn in their own press the attack. Never mind, too many heroes from xGame all of a sudden. Mantis is going aggressive reverse polarity, only onto PGG. They're gonna get the kill though, Walrus Punch, Mana Void, everything thrown up, but there's the turnaround, there's the Mystic Flare, what the fuck, once again gets the brunt of it. They need a little bit more the Blower Brain duel. Wow, what hero, he just got blown up so much. He completely decimated there to the duel. Blower Brain is too strong, and now Keeper gonna get chased down. PGG, he even bought back for this. He just ran past the Tusk. He's like, oh, not worth
but
stunning,
look,
man.
King R is still in the base, and he's in an awkward position. Mantis is gonna get that kill. It's definitely a nice one, but they're gonna lose a second set of racks. So, yeah, mission successful for the Scarab Mage, just buying some time, keeping the anti-mage away. Not like he's a threat or anything, but sure, why not?
Well, 52 to 20 xGame. They're getting a couple of kills, but it's not nearly enough. Blower Brain, he's just such a beast. With the armlet activated, he's hitting for like 400 damage almost. Well, 300 at the moment. Not getting any extra. There's the Vengeance Aura kicking in as well. Tron gets close enough. Because farms up the familiars. They're going to get resummoned, but it's going to be mega creeps. 32 minutes in. xGame, they do not have a lineup to fight this. Oh, Skewer comes back though. Reverse polarity on cooldown. Suddenly dueled up. Stalker gonna lose it. Yes, he is. Blower Brain, he's going to lose his own life as well under the tier 4's already pressed the attack. Not quite enough. But it's game already.
Yeah, this is the last fight they want to go for, but they're out of ultimates. There is no RP, he's already dead. Lasso is out, and Tomasz is gonna die here as well as Shkipa here. PGG with them ding ding dings, and that's pretty much about it. xGame, they're not calling it. I guess it's some sort of, I don't know, Russian versus Kazakhs, or I don't know what this is, but it is GG. Now, there we go. Mantis is
Mask of
calling
Madness,
it.
Vigos, man. Mask of Madness, puck.
Yeah. Okay, well.
So, Moscow 5, they win the second game as well, so they advance to the semifinals, which will be played out tomorrow. And this was the last game for us for the day now as well. No more Moscow 5, they win the 2 games. Really nicely done this game, just love to see the Moscow 5 aggression, of course. Both teams played a little bit too carelessly, to be honest, with the aggression, but Moscow 5 just coming out ahead.
Yeah, absolutely, and well, it was good I jumped into the last game. Unfortunately, I didn't manage into the 112 minutes game. That would have been a lot of fun when we both go crazy, just like we did on the Fragbyte record game back then. But yeah, for you guys, you can always check it on YouTube. And that's it. See ya from me.
So yeah, guys, like I said, this is gonna be it. If you enjoyed the cast, be sure to follow us on this channel, as well as HeflaTV1, the Dota channels for English on Twitch. And you can find all the links below the stream anyway, to our social media, which is also HeflaTV on everywhere, more or less. Of course, the VODs will be on youtube.com/HeflaMoke, the only place where we're not HeflaTV. So check it out. The previous game already uploading and processing, should be done soon. This one will be uploaded straight after this. So just have a good one, whatever you're gonna do next, and see you another day.